Hello again, it's the English poet Joey John Maguire. I'm in my newfound Wetherspoons pub. It's in Rains Park and it's called the Edward Rain. About to recite my latest offering called Under the Spotlight, which as always I did in the early hours of this morning. Under the Spotlight. Being under the spotlight, it's never the best place to be, but in the dark years, that's exactly where I placed myself to face the world in high definition at a moment in my life when the best course of action would have been to hide, remove myself from public gaze and the glare of illumination. There I was exposed, self-inflicted exposure, as if on centre stage. But this wasn't theatre, it was no midsummer's dream, it was reality of the worst possible kind. Warts and all, I faced the onslaught, as though wishing to be lynched. I embraced the humiliation of exposure to find out the hard way that you can be guilty by association or suggestion, and joke public like nothing better than throwing rotten tomatoes, because in their eyes there is never any smoke without fire. I was frozen in an eternity, alone and in the lamplight, and as they all took turns to shame my innocence, I crumbled for them all to see. People don't like to witness failure. They will not touch it for fear it catching. So at the first sign of a significant crack, they tend to flee, like rats deserting a sinking ship. And so they deserted me, left me in the quandary of my own dog paddle, wondering if I'd ever make the shore again. Let me tell you now, and this is years later, I did make the distant shore. My courageous paddle took me to its safety, so making me the man I am today. I have scrutinized my detractors, and found them all to be shamefully lacking in human compassion and moral judgment. And through the torment of it all, after the mirror incident, when the real me finally chose to display, I am able to take center stage at will, and stare into the spotlight without my eyes smarting and my mind wishing to flee.